Guidance was just not there. So, bitch, I'm out here just figuring out on my own since 15, figuring it out. As life goes, as my life went, bitch, I was figuring it the fuck out.
So why you was figuring it out? What you mean by that?
Why I was figuring it out? Because
at 15?
I don't know. My mom was, well, I do know. Her ass left and went back to Georgia. Her ass left and went back to Georgia and left me and my brother down here with my other sister. And bitch, she got 2 kids of her own. Bitch, my girl is living life. Bitch, I can't do shit with these 2 motherfuckers. So, bitch, that led him to figure it out on his own. And that led me to figure it out on my own. We both went down some dark paths, but his path was way darker than mine, friend. I ain't gonna speak on that because that ain't my business. But his shit just went, thank God. Ooh. Anyways, but yeah, 15, sister got 2 kids. She can't really do too much because, bitch, she got to take care of her household and her kids. So now what? I'm figuring it out. Now what? Older niggas got more than the little niggas that's my age, which I'm 15. What the fuck can this 15, 16-year-old boy do for me? Nothing. Bitch, I need school clothes, I need money, I need my hair done, I need this, I need that. So what you gonna resort to? What you know? And they was doing shit for me, and yeah.
And doing shit to her.
And they weren't just giving me the money just because I want to give it to you, but
they was molesting her.
I was giving it up willingly, but since I was underage, so that's molestation. I'm not gonna say it because I wanted to do it, but I knew
you did it out of necessity.
Yeah, I did it because that's what I felt like I needed to do to get to get to the shit that I needed. Because who the fuck else was doing it?
Right.
And mama, out of sight, out of mind. Daddy, out of sight, out of mind. Sister here, but bitch, she got her own shit going on, so therefore I'm finna figure it out, and this is the way that I figure it out.
Okay, so let me ask you this. So being that was where you came from, and that's what you went through, what you felt like you had to go through. Would you say that any of those things that happened to you haunts you, or you feel guilty about it, or you feel any kind of way?
Guilty? Guilty, no. I don't feel guilty about shit that I done ever fucking did, and it don't hunt me to this day, because it's like, it is what it is. But I do think about the shit, and I be like, damn, I really was talking to this man that's like, such as all these 20 plus years older than me. Like, what the fuck? It made me feel
or dirty.
Back then,
or slutty.
I didn't give a fuck. It didn't make me feel nasty. It didn't make me feel slutty. It didn't make me feel like, cause bitch, I was about my shit then. But years done passed and I done got older. I sit back and I done looked on them like, damn, like it made me feel less of a woman. It made me feel disgusting. I felt like, well, I didn't feel like I was degrading myself. But yeah, I just felt like, bitch, you did that.
Don't look at me. I didn't do it.
Yeah, that's how I felt. So yeah, it did make me feel that way. But back then, I didn't give a fuck about that shit.
So how? Okay,
I didn't care.
Would you say? Not to cut you out, but what would you say helped you through getting past those feelings that you had once you did sit and you reflected on the things that you did in the past? What helped you through that?
Life, and also having somebody in my corner that did not judge me for the shit that I have done over time, and talking to me and really breaking shit down to me. Like, I got a thick skull. Thick skull. So bitch, by that person just sitting down and breaking the shit down to me over time, not just all at one time, but over time, over months, over years, bitch, you done been talking to me, telling me shit. Something gonna motherfucking click. Y'all wanna know who that person is? She's sitting right next to me.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
I didn't ask her that question because I thought she was gonna say that. I didn't know what she was gonna say. I just asked her that question. I asked her that because we've been through, just like a lot of other people in the world, we've been through so much shit, and when you don't have any guidance, especially not just women, just men too, because I think men be more fucked up than women. Y'all don't like to admit it, but y'all do. But when you don't have no guidance, you end up going through all this stuff in life.
Which
So,
if I feel like if you would have had the guidance there, then you could have skipped over
skip
that
past
shit.
all of
Skipped
that
past
because you
all that
would've
bullshit. Because you would have
knew
known.
better,
You
yeah.
would have knew better.
So that's why I asked her that.
So I
question.
knew. It's not that I did not know that the shit was wrong, but what else solution you have besides that?
I think that, personal opinion, but I think that it was such a normal thing.
It was.
It was such a normal, and people like to sit here trying to act like that shit wasn't. It was normal before my time. My mama was pregnant at 14, and her mama probably was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So it was going on long before.
And they been fucking with older niggas.
Yeah, long before that. I mean, when the guys that we talk to, they 30,
40,
33 and 30.
40,
no,
30,
but you talking about now. I'm talking about now.
Late,
30. My
late
guy
20s?
is 33 and he's
late
28, 29, something like that, early 30s. And we roughly all around the same age. And they even said it when they was in high school. The girls they couldn't even get the high school bitches because the bitches was getting picked up by the older niggas in the cars.
Yeah.
So how you gonna compete? You can't compete with that. So this is not something that just started. This is something that's been going on. It's more frowned upon now
because it's more publicized.
Yeah, but it was so normal to us back then to where it was like it was just another way of life. And then not only that, we was groomed to be. We made a video about it. It was a very short little clip, but modern prostitution. And people like to try to frown upon or try to make it seem like it's not happening, but yes, it did. So for the people that was out there and live a certain particular life and you overcame a lot of that shit, kudos to you. And bitch, yes, you deserve a fucking cookie.
Bitch, you deserve your flowers.
Yes, because it's hard. It's very fucking hard to go from something that you knew and that you're familiar with to a whole different train of thought. And the hardest thing for you to change is your mind.
Yeah.
And we've been working on that.
Your mind can't change unless you want it to.
For so fucking long. We've been working on that shit for so long. So that's why I asked her those questions, because y'all always say y'all don't really know us personally, but we be having so much to say. And we can speak from a lot of experience being that we are so young. And it sucks. That shit fucking sucks. To be able to talk about this stuff and understand the things that we understand at the age that we are.
Because, like, really, the average 25, a guy told me this. He was like, he got a daughter the same age as me, and his daughter got a mind of a fucking 15-year-old, 16, 17. Her mind is like her age. A fucking child. So him at talking 25? To me at 25, like, she's still like, do childish shit, like
make childish decisions.
Right.
She living in her age.
She living in her age. So he was like talking to me. It was like he thought I was older than what I was, and I'm like, cause I done been through so much, and we went to talking and whatever. And he like, that's why I see the difference between you and my daughter, not because like how you look and shit like that, but bitch, yeah, no, you surpassed my motherfucking daughter.
And that was against my fucking will. So when kids everybody gonna raise their kids and feel how they feel about their kids. And this is not to say you should feel this way or I want you to feel this way. I just feel how I feel. And I don't feel like I owe my kids shit but the life that I gave you. And that's it, that's all. But as morally, I'm going to give you everything that I didn't have. That don't mean materialistic shit. That means the guidance and the structure that I did not have, I'm going to give
that shit. Outweigh that materialistic shit any day.
That's why your fucking kids out here thinking 2 + 2 is green. Okay?
But got on Gucci and Louis and Fendi and all that other extra shit.
So I always said I was going to do that for my kids because, you know, that's the least that I could do. Because you did come into this world. You didn't ask to be here. But guess what? The minute, because my oldest daughter hit me with that, I didn't ask to be here. You had me. And I bust back with her ass. I didn't ask to be here either. My mama had me. So you saying that shit to say what?
Nobody asked to be here.
Nobody ain't asked to be here. I don't know no fucking body who said, Mommy, please have me. Nobody asked to be here. All right? And that's the reality of the situation. And for the people who, you know, do all this cutting up and carrying on for Christmas and all this other shit. Okay, that's all fine and dandy, but what are you teaching your kids at the end of the day? What kind of guidance and structure are you giving these kids? Because we come from no structure. We come from no guidance. And we show it real bad. Right? We may sit here now today all together and shit, but at one point we was not. And we still working on getting our shit together. Right? So we going through our emotions just like everybody else. But one of the most important things that I feel like you should give your child if you don't get him nothing else is structure and fucking guidance. Right? At this time, we pretty much know right from wrong. You pretty much got a sense of what's good and what's not good. You know this by now. And if you don't know it, it's all over social media. You got so many different people telling you the shit that's wrong and telling you the shit that's good to where it ain't really no excuse. You got too many resources to not know something. So the fact that we didn't come from structure, we didn't come from a 2-parent household. Bitch, we barely came from a 1-parent household.
No motherfucking guidance and all that shit like that. I think that
if we could do it, you could fucking do it.
Hell yeah.
But it gotta be in you. I always say that. I'm gonna say that.
It's either in you or it's not.